everyone. In this video, we are going to tell you how to hold and lead a meeting properly. But first, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Alma Aditya and my student number is 2280-2241-045.
Hello, my name is Margareta Frisca and my student number is 228022410446.
And hello, my name is R.R Belva C.H and my student number is 228022411047.
Before we jump in, let me give you an explanation on this video's contents. After this, we are going to give you a little introduction about the topic we are presenting first. Secondly, we are going to tell you what you have to do before the meeting starts. Thirdly, we are going to tell you what you have to do during the meeting. This third part will be divided into three more parts, and that is about how to start a meeting as the leader, what to do in a meeting as the leader, and how to end a meeting as the leader. And lastly, we are going to tell you what you have to do after the meeting is finished. In an organization, meetings are very important as a collaborative space to discuss ideas, share important information, make key decisions, provide updates on an ongoing project, or offer solutions to workplace challenges. Meetings are an important way to keep your team in sync and your initiatives running smoothly. When you become a secretary with a high position, sometimes the higher up will ask you to be the leader of a meeting, and sometimes that includes you having to prepare and hold the meeting yourself. Even if you will never be a secretary, you may find yourself in that position on another occasion. When that time comes, it will be better if you already know what to prepare, expect, and do, because it can be quite nerve-wracking for the first time, and not knowing how to hold and lead a meeting properly can lead to making mistakes. In the worst case scenario, the meeting ends up in conflict and makes the situation even worse. According to the Association of American Medical Colleges, quote, effective meetings allow for open conversation that draws upon each member's knowledge, skills, and perspectives to solve problems and to support one another in achieving the collective goals, unquote. This may seem like a simple definition, but it takes skill to consistently run meetings that fit that description. The better you are at running effective meetings, the more you will witness the following four benefits within your organization. Those benefits are as follows. 1. Increased engagement and collaboration. 2. Increased accountability. 3. Ensures that everybody is on the same page. And 4. Creates opportunities for each person to develop personal growth. Which is why learning how to hold and lead a meeting properly is important for everyone. So, how does a professional hold and lead a meeting properly? Well, we got you covered.
No, let me tell you about what you should do before the meeting starts. First, you need to understand the materials, and that is the meeting's topic, purpose, desired outcome, and important. What are we going to talk about in the meeting? Why do we have to hold the meeting? Why is it important? And why and what is the desired result? Knowing the meeting's topic, purpose, desired outcome, and importance will make it easier for you to know what to say during the meeting. Forrester and his colleagues, in their 2007
article titled Importance of Goal Setting in Virtual Project Team state that you need to determine who needs to attend the meeting, how much time is needed, and what kind of preparation will help. Second, according to Indeed editorial team in their 2021 article titled How to Lead a Meeting Successfully, Types and Best Practice, you need to prepare all the necessary documents and everything that you need
to bring to the meeting. The document can be used as reference and it will help the meeting stay focused on the important things. Sometimes you have to distribute document to the participant too. At least a week before the meeting is scheduled, send out the necessary document to all attendees and other relevant personnel, but do this according to company protocol. Third, Nixon and Littlepage in their article
titled Impact of Meeting
Procedure on Meeting Effectiveness from 1992 state that you need to make the meeting's agenda. On the agenda, you should include a time frame and a list of things that need to be addressed. The time frame will help everyone to stay focused on the schedule. This will also allow meeting participants the chance to share their thoughts and ideas. A list of discussion points in the agenda will help ensure your meetings is productive and successful. Fourth, you need to make sure that every participant of the meetings can attend. This way, you will know who will and won't attend. In emergency settings, important participants that couldn't attend have to be substituted by another person. It's your job to decide whether or not you should bring a substitute, but do this according to company protocol. 5. On the day of the meeting, you need to make sure that the meeting's room is ready to be used. Make sure that it's clean, tidy, not too cold, and not too hot. 6. Don't forget to follow the dress code and dress properly. Before the meeting, you need to make sure that you keep your appearance neat. Okay, next slide.
Now, let's talk about what you should do during the meeting.
First, we're gonna tell you about how you should start a meeting. During the meeting, how should we lead a meeting? How do we keep the participant active and how do we finish the meeting on time? We got some tips and tricks prepared. As the leader of the meeting, you should open the meeting with an opening remark, greetings, religious greet, formal greets. Don't forget to greet and thank the participant for coming. Also, make sure to elaborate the purpose and agenda of the meetings. Why is it important? Why is it being held? And what is the output you're hoping for?
Okay, so we're talking about during the meeting, during or while in the meeting. The first one is you gotta make sure that everyone is active and included. During the meeting, it's your job to make sure that everyone is included in the conversation. Cohen et al. In their 2011 article titled Meeting Design Characteristics and Attendee Perceptions of Staff or Team Meeting Quality noted that you should make sure that everyone can get their chance to speak up. Use active listening strategies and keep it interactive. However, if there's any off topics, ideas coming up, you gotta bring the people back to the topics. Remember to use the meeting's agenda as a guide. The second one is you gotta make sure that there's no conflicts. If there's any, it's your job to de-escalate the situation. A meeting that ends in a conflict, it's not effective nor productive. The third one is you gotta make sure to get a good result out of the meeting. If the meeting doesn't give good results, that's okay. Then at least you gotta make sure that there's progress being done, so it's not so bad. And the last one, which is the fourth one, is you gotta take notes. Don't forget to take notes. The notes must include all the important things being talked about in a meeting and all the stuff you have to remember. In their 2010 article titled Employee Satisfaction with Meetings, a Contemporary Facet of Job Satisfaction, Rogelberg et al. Said that you should review what worked and what did not, and note this for next time. The notes can be used as a guide on what to talk about during the next meeting if there's any. Okay, about the notes, it's important to remember that you have to keep it simple, efficient, and effective. According to Brandon L. Smith in his 2015 article titled How to Lead an Effective Meeting, a meeting should always start and end on time. Don't rush, but don't take too much time either. This way you can have the desired outcome, but keeping it on schedule. Next one is we're gonna talk about during the meeting on after, during the meeting at the end of the meeting. As you start the meeting, you should also end the meeting properly. You can end the meeting by summarize all the things you guys talk about in the meeting, or summarize the meeting's result to the participants. Second one is ask their opinions whether or not you should hold another meeting or not. And the last one is you gotta say thanks for their participation and close the meeting with a closing remark. Next one is post meeting. So after the meeting ends, what should we do? Do we just relax without finishing our job? The answer is definitely not. After the meeting ends, you gotta make a great and neat report on the meeting's results for the higher ups. Even if we are the higher ups, we think it's still important to take or to make a good and neat report because it will be useful for making further plans. So we got two additional tips over here. The first tip is that as the leader of the meeting, you gotta ask the person responsible to clean up the meeting room. Just as you have to make sure the room is ready to use before the meeting, you have to make sure that it's being clean and ready to be used for another meeting. It's not something you must do, but it's a good ethic as a leader of the meeting. The second tip and last tip is that if you have guests from outside of your company come as participants of the meeting, you need to accompany them on the way out. Again, it's not something you must do, but we think it shows that you respect them, you appreciate their time, and it's a good courtesy nonetheless.
So that's all from us. We are sorry if we missed anything important, but we wholeheartedly hope that you can find our video insightful and help you do your job properly. Good luck and thank you for watching.